Ladies and gentlemen, hey, hi, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. We've seen several new updates go live in MW2 and Warzone 2 recently, and curiously enough, these updates themselves are the source of several pieces of information seemingly leaking accidentally in-game, which is pretty funny when it comes down to it. Usually leaks stem from like the game files or something like that with data miners. But no, this time around, we've got several new pieces of content and different, content concepts, I would say, that have actually accidentally appeared in game for players. Seemingly for season 2, I think that's the most likely, time frame for this stuff that we're talking about here today to release, with the exception of one thing, and we'll talk about that when we get to it. Unless, of course, we do have some like random surprise update in the middle of January that does end up adding in some new content. We'll have to wait and see for that. But first things first today, it appears we do have some new information on potentially a new weapon coming to Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone 2 and DMZ in Season 2 in the form of a new shotgun. And the only reason we have, any reason to believe this is because in private matches, there were a couple of new compensators for shotguns specifically that were glitched and, didn't have any placeholder icons, but they were definitely new and only added into the game after the Season 1 Reloaded update, which likely indicates that this is for future content. Shout out my boy Maverick over on Twitter. Man's a beast when it comes to in-game stats and cool details and all sorts of stuff there. He ended up posting a tweet, which is actually where I saw this first. He said, saw new unfinished compensators on shotties in private matches. Gumi, do you know how these are unlocked? Makes me think we're getting a new shotgun, and there are in fact 2 new compensators available in the private match menu, or there were. I'm not sure if they've been taken out by this point in time, but it does appear based off of the comments on Maverick's tweet that this could potentially be a compensator for the Vepr 12 shotgun. So that is a potential, keyword potential. This is hardly, set in stone. This could be a Season 3, Season 4, Season 5 weapon. These could be scrapped compensators. We don't know, but it is interesting that they appeared here and seemingly are connected to what could be the Vepr 12 coming as a new shotgun DLC weapon in the next seasonal update at the start of February. So Call of Duty accidentally leaking their own upcoming content in game now. Am I really surprised? Not all that much, I won't lie. Now, as I mentioned, most of the time when it comes to new weapons being leaked or revealed in, not official ways, it's because of data mined game files. And we do actually have one weapon in particular that was apparently found in the game files after this last update. This is coming from CODsploits Images over on Twitter, and this tweet in reference was actually already taken down. It's not like I'd be able to show you guys anything outside of the glitch compensators today anyways. We of course can't show leaks on screen, and we never will, so that's just kind of how it is. But according to the game files, there are now new references to the crossbow once again returning here for another year. This has been a DLC weapon for what, the past 3 CODs? Did we have a crossbow in Vanguard? I can't remember, but I know we had one in MW 2019, and I know we had one in Cold War. It seems like, again, now according to the game files, in potentially Season 2, we could be getting another new crossbow variant here as a new weapon. I won't lie, I think the crossbow is kind of gimmicky if you're sort of throwing that out there as brand new DLC weapon for the season and it's one of the main ones. Now, if it is, taking the place of like a special weapon or where a melee weapon would be, and we still get 2 ranged, like maybe it's the new shotgun and a new rifle or a new sniper and a crossbow, that'd be cool. But I'm hoping that that doesn't take the place of like a main primary that's used a lot more, like an LMG, a sniper, a rifle, an SMG, just because that's something that's very niche and it's a fun weapon to use, don't get me wrong, but overall, in terms of a new weapon and new content, that is on the lower end, I would say. But regardless, there is apparently a crossbow coming to MW2 and Warzone 2 soon. Also, quick reminder, as we are going through all this, if you guys are new to the channel, every single day I got you covered with all things you need to know for Call of Duty. It's your one-stop shop for news, updates, class setups, tips. So if you're interested in staying up to date with that stuff, feel free to hit that subscribe button, turn on those post notifications. Also, if you guys enjoy this video, let me know by dropping a like on it as well. And want to give a quick shout out to my friends over at Gamer Advantage. If you guys are looking for the perfect holiday gift this season, perfect stocking stuffer as well, look no further than Gamer Advantage. They got prescription or regular lenses available for all their frames. Plenty of different frame options and colorways. They're super comfortable to wear underneath headsets. Like, for real, if you are, working, doing school, playing games, if you look at screens for long periods of time on a day-to-day basis, these things are game changers. If you ever want to cop a pair for yourself, Code Immortal has you covered with a nice little discount. Link for that will be down in the description below. Now moving on, like I said, most of the content today here is likely going to be dedicated for Season 2. This next one is not. According to the Ghost of Hope, there is now a glitch screen in game that unfortunately I can't show in the video just because I'm not sure if it was data mined or what, but there was a screen that showed up showing basically a map selection for DMZ, and clearly Al Mazrah is the only map available here, but it does seem to indicate that we are starting to, get to that point in the year where in the near future, we could be seeing additional DMZ maps debut. Now, we've heard all this stuff with Building 21 and how it doesn't technically take place in Al Mazrah. I'm pre-recording this video, so maybe by the time that this is out, we'll have more information on that building itself. But to me, that concept seems very weird. But regardless, we talked a bit ago how there was a new Resurgence map that was leaked, and apparently it's going to be applied to DMZ as well. So we could be on the verge of starting to see that stuff start to surface. Again, I don't necessarily think we're going to see all this happen in Season 2. That seems kind of early for an additional new map for DMZ and Warzone 2. I'm thinking more so Season 3, maybe Season 2.5, Season 2 Reloaded would be a good time frame as well. We'll have to wait and see, but after this update, it does appear that that screen has also been glitching in game. Then the final main thing here, also relating to Season 2, is that apparently within Building 21, because people have been able to glitch into that and actually data mine the files for Building 21, there are a lot of references to Velikan returning as well. Velikan was an operator back during Modern Warfare 2019, of course, and he was a part of Shadow Company. Obviously, Shadow Company has very, very significant ties to the Modern Warfare 2 story this year, so I would not be surprised at all if we do end up seeing Velikan return as an operator again, potentially in Season 2. We already know for sure, based off of previous leaks, that in Season 2, the cover art is supposedly Ronin from MW 2019, so he's likely to return as a brand new operator. And from that same cover art, it was also revealed that Castle from World at War, and obviously we had it in Vanguard as well, is set to return as a brand new multiplayer map. Or I shouldn't say brand new multiplayer map because it's just another remake or recycled map. Another one of those. We've had a lot so far already this year. Hoping for some original 6v6 content soon, but that would be in addition to potentially Ronin debuting as well. So that would potentially be 2 out of the 3 operators we would likely get in Season 2 if that leak is in fact meant for Season 2. Again, with all this stuff today, we assume it's all Season 2 related because that's the closest major update, major content update, I should say, that we have on deck starting on February 1st. But as always, with this leaked stuff, it could very well be for, things further down the line. Season 2.5, Season 3, Season 4. We saw several times over the past couple of years, especially with Warzone, things leak out really early on into the year, and then they don't end up coming to fruition until several seasons later. So obviously, whenever we're talking leaks and rumors and stuff like this, take everything with a grain of salt. That's the usual spiel, right? But definitely some very interesting stuff surfacing because of the Season 1 Reloaded update. And it is also kind of curious and a little funny that the source for a lot of these leaks right now is actually the game itself, which you don't see all that often. But all that being said, those are the new details, the new information that we have on some future content updates here for MW2 and Warzone 2. That's going to wrap things up. If you guys enjoyed the video, let me know by dropping a like on it. And of course, if you're new here and you want to guarantee you're always up to date with everything going on between MW2, Warzone 2, and DMZ, this is the place to be. So feel free to hit that subscribe button and turn on those post notifications. But once again, thank you so much for tuning in. And until next time, take it easy, have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.